a soft drink, that they have to liquefy it or it would fill up the entire can. There'd be no room for water. So they came up with this great concept called caramelization. They take a sugar and melt it down to a liquid so that the whole Coke can of sugar becomes only a little. But if it was solid, there wouldn't be any room for water in it. That's how much sugar is in a Coke. It's called caramelization. Like that. Okay, anyway. Speaking of sugar, there you go. All right, so anyway, this is why type 2 diabetes is an epidemic in America. The second method to reduce stress and the negative effects of stress is take certain vitamins. And of course, you go into the vitamins that they can take. The third solution is exercise. We go into research on exercise that you can do. And we definitely document what exercise does to help people with stress. The fourth solution is to laugh more and have a better attitude towards life. When you're happy, it lowers your blood pressure and it increases your white blood cells. And this was research at Loma Linda University. The more you laugh, the healthier you'll be. Norman Cousins, in his Pulitzer Prize-winning book, locked himself in a hotel room, watched Marx Brothers movies and Laurel and Hardy, and cured himself of ankylosing spondylitis, and wrote a very famous book called Human Options, an autobiographical notebook. Norman Cousins was a Pulitzer Prize winner, and they gave him up for dead, and he locked himself in a hotel room and just laughed his brains out for 30 days. Went back to the hospital, and he was cured. All right, now another research study on this, and this is Norman Cousins in his quote. At the end of 30 days, he was diagnosed as cured of an incurable disease. Now, by the time a child reaches nursery school, he or she will laugh 300 times a day. So, this will laugh. That was 19. See, you count each chuckle. Every chuckle is counted as a laugh. You got it? Now, the average adult chuckles 17 times a day. The average child laughs 300 times a day. The question is, who are these children laughing at? That's right, they're laughing at you, you see? You're helping them get well by being a ridiculous parent. All right, so anyway, we need to find more things to laugh about. And then finally, since stress causes a heightened response by the nervous system, anything we can do to help the nervous system is going to help you deal with stress. Remember, stress reactions are a heightened reaction of the nervous system. So if your nervous system is more relaxed, you're not going to have as much reaction. Anything you can, write it down, anything you can do to help the nervous system is going to basically eliminate the harm of stress. Now, by the way, in acupuncture, we have these slides for acupuncture, and the message is a little bit different. So now we're going to go on to research about the amount of trauma kids have, the idea of undetected nerve damage, the amount of auto accidents. Whenever you talk about auto accidents, watch what you do in an audience when you talk about auto accidents. Okay, how many of you in this room, by the age of 20, had been in an automobile accident? Raise your hands up and look around the room. Look around the room, look around the room, look around the room. All right. So just so you know, this is how it goes. We have our auto accidents when we're learning to drive. We turn 20, 25. We stop hitting objects until we become 75. Then we hit everybody. If you don't believe so, why does Florida have so many accidents? It's because they're either under 25 or they're over 75. Keep in mind the average person who drives in a metropolitan area has 7 auto accidents, 1 auto accident every 7 years. Want to know why we have so much nerve damage? We're talking about why there's so much nerve damage. And then we go into some research studies, get to them quickly, about comparing chiropractic care for high blood pressure. Remember that great study? Chiropractic care was better than any drugs for high blood pressure. Another study, chiropractic helping headaches. Another study, chiropractic helping with ulcers and digestive problems. And then we end with the close. I'd like to end this workshop tonight by thanking you for being here. But if I don't do anything other than lecture to you, you're going to go home and stay the same. So I'm going to end tonight's workshop by inviting each of you. Write it down, these words. I'm inviting each of you. Charlie, each of you. Because you see, when you say each of you, It doesn't mean anyone else but them. I'm inviting each of you, every one of you, each person here tonight, every one, all of you. Keep saying it so they mean you. I mean you. Each of you, every one of you, all of you. I want every one of you in my office next week for free. No charge. It's free. I want to sit down and get to know you. I'm going to spend more time with you than you've ever spent with who? Any other doctor you have ever met. Great close. I'm going to spend more time with you than any other doctor you have ever met. And when we get done finding out about you and what's going on with you, I'm going to test you. I'm going to test your adrenal glands for stress. I'm going to check you for toxic chemicals. I'm going to see if you're overweight. And I'm going to check your neurological system. All for free. Now, this checkup I'm offering you, many doctors in our community would charge $300 for this. I'm not going to charge you anything. Some of you are wondering, why wouldn't I charge you? The reason I'm not going to charge you is because I have a purpose. That's to help as many people as I can. And I don't want your finances to be in the way. Some of you have got HMO coverage. Some of you have Medicare. Some of you are wondering, does this cover acupuncture? It doesn't matter. It's free. It's completely covered because there's no cost. The reason I'm not charging you is I don't want you to have any barrier in the way, Ryan, to see if I can help you. Now, to indicate you want to come in and see me, all you got to do is check the box. It's on the bottom of the survey. So, please pick up your pen, check the box, and let me know if you'd like us to help you. Now, there are 4 reasons to check the box. 1, your problems would get worse. 2, if we get rid of your problems, you're going to enjoy life more and be happier for no other reason. Check the box. Finally, first of all, I'm not going to waste your time and money. If I cannot help you, I will let you know. And finally, you got nothing to lose. By checking a box, it'll take you 30 seconds, and it could change your life. So please give yourself this gift and check the box. All right, now I collect the surveys. Am I done? No. I collect all the surveys, I got them in my little hands, and then I close them again. Now, because there's so many people here tonight, all 9 of you, we're going to ask you to make your appointments before you leave. In the back of the room is my assistant, Kim. And Kim is back there waiting for you to come back. And she'll find a time that's best for you tonight. In the back of the room, we have envelopes. Envelopes for each of you. These envelopes have a time on it. We have 1 envelope for each person. They have times on it, like Monday at 9:30. Inside the envelope, in the envelope, Ryan, is a map to the clinic. Write it down. Don't go unconscious because you just had lunch. I warmed up this room for you guys. I hope you appreciate it. Ed, we have an envelope for each person. It has a time and a day to pick. And inside is a map to my clinic. And the intake form for you to fill out, so by the time I see you, you've already done your paperwork. Please go to the back of the room and see Kim so we can find a time that's best for you. Now listen, there's nowhere you're ever going to see this other than on this film. Now listen to me. I'm not charging you, but I must see you when I'm not open. If you come when I'm open, you're paying $300. I'm willing to do it for free, but you must make your appointment tonight. I'm going to come in early. I'll come at lunchtime. Kim will arrange it, and I might even stay at night. And I'm willing to do this for free because if you come in when I'm open, you're going to have to pay me. I will help you. I won't charge you, but you must make your appointment tonight. Now, the question I got for all of you is, raise your hand if you would go make your appointment tonight. Raise your hand if you would. You see? Now, some of them try to slip out, but I already got their survey. Raise your hand if we're going to be calling them. All right, so that is the lecture. Now, when marketing this workshop, here's the key. The solution to stress-related health problems. You never do a lecture on stress. Don't call free lecture on stress. You know who shows up? Everybody who lost their IRA account, everybody going through a divorce, every person whose kids are on drugs. Never do a lecture called stress. Do a lecture called this. The solution to stress-related health problems. Headaches, fatigue, depression, anxiety, sleep problems, and digestive troubles, so that everybody in that audience knows we're not a mental psychiatric program. Now, to become an authority on stress, all you got to do is understand more about the adrenal glands. You can go to Google and put in adrenal glands, read all about it. Basically, they're destroyed by stress and by sugar and subluxation. And we already told you how to do the test, and this is the product that will fix them. Raise your hand if you ever used this product. Okay, so anybody, can you do a share, Dave? L'chaim. It is a Jewish holiday, so L'chaim. Okay, anyway, Dave, tell him. So in other words, he had patients come in, they dropped out of care, but they keep coming back to his clinic just to pick up their adrenal support. Anybody else? So any results somebody wants to share that you've seen? Yeah, but she wants you to know she's tiny like her. You understand? So, and she lost 7 pounds. You understand? By going on adrenal support. Now, I got people who tell you, well, here's the testimonial I got in the mail. This person had thyroid problems for 17 years, went on adrenal support, no longer on Synthroid, no longer on any thyroid. And her mom had a thyroid problem. You see, if your adrenals are bad, it'll knock out the thyroid. You fix the adrenals, the thyroid starts working again. It's unbelievable. So it's got a tremendous positive effect. Write it down. You choose 3 a day if your blood pressure stays the same from sitting to standing or laying down. Stays flat. 3 a day. If your blood pressure drops, like it's like 120, you stand up and it goes down to 110. Got to choose 6 a day. Mark, could you pass out a bottle of these for people to chew? All right, so this is on this flyer. It's on your handout. It's on your table. Mike, this is a great product. I mean, Standard Process is great, and I love them, and the owner is a good friend of mine of Standard Process. But try chewing Standard Process. Just try chewing one. If you like the taste of fresh cow dung, you'll love Standard Process. These taste really good. Let's not go so far as really good. Let's not go that far. Let's just say you can handle it. Now, you should drink water with it because it's really lemony. I mean lemony. All right, and we have a new sleep product coming out shortly. This workshop that I just showed you is great with our other workshops that corporations are interested in. The workshop can also be promoted as part of our Lunch and Learn workshops, our restaurant workshops, our adult evening school workshops, and all the different workshop methods we teach you how to do. Okay?